We're tracking one of these strong storms here that are severe thunderstorm warned currently in parts of New York here for St. Lawrence County in northern New York that just had a tornado warning that was allowed to expire. Although I'm still seeing some broad rotation with it near, let's see, now it's completely gone, but we just did still have some broad rotation with that storm a few minutes ago. So we're going to keep a close eye on that tornado warned storm that is continuing to move to the northeast, it looks like. Northeast at approximately 40 miles per hour. So the previous runs did show a potential rotation, although the tornado warning has been allowed to expire as there's not any more threats with that. Elsewhere, we do have many other severe thunderstorm warnings that are in effect with this line of storms that are becoming a little bit more starting to lose its strength just a tad bit. Some of the severe thunderstorm warnings are being removed and put down as special weather statements. So we're going to keep a close eye on these as they start to downgrade, and we'll keep you updated on any of the warnings that are issued. We're still seeing some rotation here with this severe thunderstorm warning that goes which did go until 4 o'clock, which now has been allowed to be canceled according to Albany. with the details that the severe thunderstorm which prompted the warning has moved out of the warned area. We'll get in contact shortly with Albany to see if a new severe thunderstorm warning is going to be issued. Or if it will be allowed to stay canceled. But there's still a good signature of straight line wind damage and or a potential for a small brief spin up tornado. For the last few runs, continuing when the storm was still in New York, we had the opportunity to have a brief spin up tornado with that. Although it looked like more of a straight line wind damage event more than a tornado. So we'll keep a close eye on this, and we'll get in contact with Albany, the National Weather Service up in Albany, New York, to see if they have a better update on what they will do with this storm. But for now, keep in mind, even though that their severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to be canceled, that brief hail, wind gusts as well, that could exceed or be near 60 miles per hour. A brief spin-up tornado and heavy rain is all possible as it's heading into Pittsfield, Massachusetts, as well as Dalton, Massachusetts, all through Adams, Mass. We have another small system here near Lenox to Lee, Massachusetts. These are coming near the Connecticut border, although these storms will stay pretty far away from it. We do have some showers. Some small showers here starting to make its way from the New York to Connecticut border here. That will be near Leakville, Connecticut shortly within the next 45 minutes or so. The big line that we're still talking major issues with numerous severe thunderstorm warnings for each side of this line, is going to continue pushing northeast with with a maximum speed of probably 40 to 50 miles per hour. So these storms will seem to die down by the time the storms get to the extreme eastern parts of Connecticut and Mass and through to Boston. These storms would be pretty much just showers or gone. So we'll keep a close eye on these. Our main concern right now is going to be the line of storms that have a history of producing spin-up tornadoes as well as brief wind gusts. The maximum wind gusts we've seen so far is about 80 miles per hour in Pennsylvania, it looks like. That did produce some damage. We also are just getting some damage reports in from the storm in Massachusetts of a door completely taken off of a Walgreens in somewhere in Massachusetts. We'll get that exact location shortly. I'll also show the picture live on the stream shortly.
All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, there's a lot of watches and warnings going on, and as we're talking about watches, there's a new severe thunderstorm watch, which includes Maryland and the rest of Virginia. Let me see if I can get something that I can work with. Here we go. So primary threats include scattered large hail up to 2 inch in diameter is possible. Scattered damaging winds up to 70 miles an hour, and a tornado or two is also possible here. We could be seeing some supercell develop around the northeast or central Virginia and spread Maryland around the Maryland, Delmarva, and New Jersey coast this evening. Severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 9 p.m. So just be weather aware. All right.
So we are getting a better look at what happened with that thunderstorm damage here in Massachusetts. This was at a CVS, not a Walgreens. A CVS in Chelmsford, Mass. I think I pronounced that wrong, but we'll bring the Twitter feed up here, and I can show you the damage here that we got. So this is a door, it looks like, that was completely ripped off the front entrance, or one of the side doors that was completely ripped off. So where this would have been, let's see if I can put this on a side screen for you. Take that Twitter off. This would have been right over here in this area. This would have been the storm that produced that. So you can see a few runs back, we can see there's definitely that straight line wind damage right between that. Definitely some straight line wind damage. That's good wind gusts that are near 60 miles per hour, I'd say. So definitely that could have been either rotation, a potential tornado, but it also more likely was straight line wind damage. So just keep in mind with that storm, even though the tornado warning has been allowed to expire, it looks like, there is still the risk for straight line wind damage. Are you seeing that warning being expired too? All right. So that what county? What state? I mean, southwest of Albany. Is it coming up to the Hudson Valley? Is that where you're looking at? Where, Ulster County in East Central? Ulster? Alright, so let me see. Let me turn your mic on, by the way, in the stream. You're looking at the, one for Ulster County. Wait, there's two for Ulster County.
Just go back to Hudson real quick.
There's Hudson right there. Oh, this one right here on my stream? This one?
No, it's gonna be it's gonna be Hudson. Do you see the Hudson or Coxsackie?
Yeah, Hudson right here.
Yep. Yep. Zoom out, and it's gonna be yep, that one.
Okay. So this storm right here that he was just talking about, there is also that good potential from Catskill to Claverack to Red Mills. These are all in New York. I remember Catskill did have a tornado warning.
Wrong one, mate. It's the other one.
Other one. The one in Caro?
Yep, yep.
Oh. This one?
Put on reflectivity. I'll show you. Where's your... Nope. Around Cairo. Yep, that one.
This one, okay. So I'm gonna go to this one first.
It is showing some possible rotation, just to keep in mind.
Okay. So this one right here that we're also talking about. So we're talking about two ones. This one right here, which is showing the potential for some rotation, as well as this one right here, which is starting to show some strengthening. So we're seeing those two storms. They're two separate from the line of storms that have the history of producing storms. So just to give a better look, this is the main line. This is the main line, and we have the two separate storms, one right here and one right here that's coming into the Hudson Valley. These are going to be these both will be heading towards Massachusetts within the next few hours, or minutes, I should say, within the next few minutes, for probably 30 to 40 minutes. We do have many other severe thunderstorm warnings we have a few more severe thunderstorm warnings being issued down here. This is a classic setup for severe thunderstorm warnings in the shoreline of Connecticut. This is a classic setup where severe thunderstorm warnings are issued going originally south, extreme south, then it starts being curved southeast. Like this severe thunderstorm warning is starting to be curved towards Connecticut. So that will be a classic setup as these storms start to move into Connecticut within the next few hours. I'm gonna go focus on this storm again in Massachusetts. It looks like it's trying to split into two. Velocity mode showing that too. It's splitting into two because I'm looking back here, or maybe it's combining. Are you seeing?
Looks like it's merging.
Yeah. Okay.
It looks like
it's merging. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, just to give you like a little, briefing around the Washington, Maryland, that one watch that was issued prior. So we're looking at storms are now firing really up along Hagerstown to Winchester, Washington D.C., which is could be showing some rotation. It's going to be around Warrenton. It's all in the Delmarva area around Washington D.C.
I will try to get that up on Radar Amiga. Oh, Omega here. Jeez. Although
Hmm.
we're having some technical difficulties with Radar Omega, so
Uh huh. That's alright. But yeah,
uh,
I just wanted to point that out.
we are confirming right now, guys, that the severe thunderstorm warning in second. The severe thunderstorm warning for Massachusetts has been allowed to expire at this time. Once again, the severe thunderstorm warning has been allowed to expire in Massachusetts. All right, we're having some technical difficulties at this time, so we will be able to get we will be getting that weather watch information up for you shortly. But we're gonna bring you to this severe thunderstorm warning right now. This is for parts of Ulster County and East Central New York. That goes until 4:30 p.m. And this is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail with that. And this is going to be coming up to the Connecticut border within the next few hours. Um, Once radar Omega starts getting functional again, I can get some storm tracks on with you on these storms. That's starting to actually look functional right now. So we'll get a storm track with you right now on these storms, and I'll get some areas for you. So this is moving northeast at 50 miles per hour. We're going to switch you over to radar Omega. Perfect. Let's get a storm track on you, with you on this storm here. We'll do the entire line here going into Hartford County. That's going northeast, 40 miles per hour. So I cannot pronounce that. So Montgomery in about 20 minutes, Marlborough in about 24 minutes, excuse me, and Poughkeepsie in about 27 minutes, New Windsor 29 minutes, Ulster 32 minutes, Cornwall. So Cornwall is in Connecticut, 36 minutes. So you got about 36 minutes until these storms start to move into your area. Goshen, 36 minutes as well. Okay, Putnam Valley, 47 minutes. Kent, 49 minutes. New Fairfield and New Milford and Danbury, just over an hour. Somers, just over an hour. Bethel, but just over an hour until these storms come in. So you're going to be your storm track here. Put GR2 back on. And we're going to get I have some reports coming in right now from amateur radio in Richmond, Mass. For trees down on the roadway. Just an FYI. Did you post it? Okay. It's not wanting to. Okay, it's not wanting to load. Hold on. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we did get the warning, the watch up for you guys, so we're going to turn off your screen real quick and get you onto the Twitter feed here so I can show you the watch real quick. By the way, if you want to continue, if you want to just keep an eye out on the storms heading into Connecticut right now. If you want to just keep an eye out on the storms heading into Hartford right now, or Connecticut, excuse me. So we do have a severe thunderstorm watch right now. This includes parts of Delaware, the District of Columbia, Maryland, and New Jersey and Virginia. And this is until 1 second. This is until 9 p.m. I'll have our PDX Baltimore is also with us right now, so we'll have him. He will tell you some of the details, and I'm going to get some photos of some damage reports that have been coming in to us. You're good to go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am from the PWX Baltimore office, and we are under severe thunderstorm watch. This is until 9 p.m. as earlier. So what we're seeing is a couple tornadoes possible, as we have that 2% tornado chance again. We also have a scattered hail up to 2 inches possible in diameter, and wind gusts could exceed up to 70 miles an hour. Again, this is a dangerous day unfolding, which is still unfolding. Sadly, just reminder to be weather aware for any weather changing conditions.
So this severe thunderstorm watch does go until 9 p.m. I'm gonna switch my Twitter feed off and go back to GR2 for you guys. So just to keep an update here, these are the lines of storms that are starting to move northeast more, about approximately 40 to 50 miles per hour. Let's see what this watch says. I'm pretty sure it's about 40 miles per hour, and most of these are not exceeding more than 60 miles per hour, although earlier today we did have some 70. We also did have a PDS severe thunderstorm warning for 80 miles per hour, although that was the earliest that we've seen. So we do have a special marine warning that's now being issued here for a strong thunderstorm moving over Sandy Hook. This is by the airport. This is just coming over JFK International. But that won't be anything too severe. So right now, our main concern, once again, is going to be the line of storms that are starting to push northeast, approximately 40 to 50 miles per hour. They do have history of producing tornadoes and large hail. I think the largest hail we've seen is approximately 2 inches in diameter. So we'll keep these storms close. We'll keep looking at these storms very closely. The severe thunderstorm watches are claiming that there's the potential for some few more tornadoes or tornado warnings. So far, we've had 4 tornado warnings in the Northeast today. Let's see. Virginia Beach, 70 mile per hour wind gusts. Okay, so we just got an observation of some 70 mile per hour wind gusts being reported in Virginia Beach. This is not with the line that we're watching, but this is another line down here that we can monitor. We're also monitoring very closely. We're getting unconfirmed reports of potentially tennis ball sized hail looks to be falling right now. So 2.5 inch is about tennis ball sized hail, and we're getting reports of 2.23 inch in diameter sized hail with that. So looking at our live hail tracker here, we definitely see that the hail pretty big in size here, moving northeast, heading towards the Connecticut Massachusetts border shortly here. Zoom back out and zoom back in here with that storm. So this storm is near Zena to Glasgow. And that storm is producing the potential here. Went back down to 2.08. So that's about 2-inch hail in diameter. So it's about lime or medium-sized hen egg-sized hail. So once again, these storms are definitely producing hail. This severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 4:30. And will more likely be extended somewhere to the Connecticut or Massachusetts borderline as these storms continue to move northeast. We're seeing other reports here of 0.85 to 0.81 size hail. I think this is the largest size hail report we're seeing so far with these storms. And this is going to be on the stronger side of it. You can zoom in here. You definitely see that the hail signature, look at that. That hail signature is good. Right there. Let's see if that's popping up. There's definitely some hail right in that purple right there. Are you seeing anything? So the Storm Prediction Center did decrease the enhanced risk a lot. It is shortened a lot. If you look at it, it is very shortened. Like, it's more skinny. At all. If you're, so we're still looking at that 2.11 inch hail now. So that's still about the size of lime or even medium-sized egg hail. So we're obviously still seeing that hail signature popping up on radar here. Taking a look back here, there's definitely some sort of hail signature right between here. I can circle it out for you. These more brighter colors are where the hail is falling at a bigger clips. This is also the tower is also 4, 5, 6,000 feet in the sky. Therefore, this is going to be what's falling high in the sky. Some of this will be mixing to the ground. So this is a report coming in from a trained weather spotter. That 2.11 hail size is coming in as a trained weather spotter. So a weather spotter in that area is reporting medium-sized hail, egg-sized hail, with this storm that is in New York moving towards the Connecticut and Massachusetts borderline. So if I was to say it is continuing to move in the same direction that it was moving earlier, it will move. I'll show you here. I'll track it right from this. It will move over here. It's moving generally to a like that, so it will clips portions of the Excuse me. Portions of Connecticut here. So Cannon, Lakeville, Millerton. You'll be getting this. You could be getting part of this. Part of this 2-inch hail storm here. So we're gonna keep a close eye on these right now, and we will definitely update you guys if anything else comes in here. We're watching a little bit of rotation here that's starting to form here with this non-severe warned storm. I just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. I don't know where that is. I just saw it on my on National Weather Service chat. And this is going to be showing some rotation here. It's nothing too concerning, according to, at least to us, and according to the National Weather Service, it's nothing too concerning. I will just message them to make sure that they're not going to issue anything, but we're seeing rotation, so just be aware that there could be the potential for some good wind gusts with this storm. This storm is not going to make it into Connecticut. This is going to continue into Massachusetts. And that special weather statement is issued with that expires in 18 minutes here, and that's for 40-mile-per-hour wind gusts as well. So this is the storm that it looks like here. This is the line. I will circle it out for you. This is the worst of it with that line here. So we're keeping a close eye on this. We also have another meteorologist with us, so he will jump in. And there it is. A new severe thunderstorm warning was just added for all of those lines. And that includes northeastern Ulster, I'm not pronouncing that. Western Columbia, Albany County, Eastern Greene, Southeastern Saratoga, and Western Rensselaer. And that is until 5:15. I'm going to have to post that on our Twitter. So, what's up? Do you mind just posting the severe thunderstorm warning? I'm going to send you the locations on our chat. In Discord, can you just post that out and just let them know that there's a warning? I'll send a picture for you and then tag me in it so I can repost it. Because I'm gonna post the other one. I just want to get the there's the photo that you can use. I just want to get the DC one out because I know I know a lot of people that follow us are in DC right now. Oh my God, that's just gonna take up the entire page on Twitter then just alone. It's not gonna work. We'll see. I'll make it work. So right now we are seeing a severe thunderstorm warning that goes until 4:45 for the DC area. I'm not gonna change to the DC radar right now because I want to keep your eyes on this storm here that's producing potentially some rotation here. But a new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for the following counties again: Ulster, I can't pronounce that, Western Columbia, Albany County, Eastern Greene, Southeastern Saratoga, and Western Rensselaer, and that's until 5:15 p.m. So currently we have four severe thunderstorm warnings issued with that storm line right now that has produced hail of a line to a medium-sized hail, egg size, but right now it looks like it decreased to about 1 inch hail. So 1 inch is about quarter size to half. So it's between quarter size and golf ball size hail right now is what we're looking at for that storm line there. I'm gonna post the severe thunderstorm warnings on Twitter, and I'll get a 1 second.
All right. All right, hello there. So right now, we're looking at a severe thunderstorm warning that was issued from the National Weather Service, Baltimore, Washington region. This severe thunderstorm warning, it includes Washington D.C., Dale City, Centerville, and is approaching around Waldorf and surrounding areas. This storm does include 70 miles wind gusts and half dollar size hail. Again, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for Dale City, Washington, approaching Waldorf and its surrounding areas. It does contain 70 miles an hour wind gusts and half dollar size hail. I'll be trying to get some storm reports out of it if there's any. But make sure to head indoors, away from windows, and away from windows. So yeah. Right. Okay, bye.
Alright, so we're coming back to the storms up here, guys. That we just got a velocity mode spike a minute ago on a potential rotation signature here, if I can find it. It was over here, wasn't it? Oh, I've just got... So, we're still seeing that rotation, potentially. Although the National Weather Service is saying that they're not going to issue a tornado warning unless it comes more intimate than just recycling and then strengthening and recycling. So it looks right now as more of a straight line wind damage event. Although we're still watching this very closely. I'm going to switch this correlation coefficient, which shows us if there's potentially a tornado, whichever. It brings up blues and yellows if it thinks that something, or colors that are not normal, if something's being lofted into the air that's not normal. So like tree branches, animals. It also detects ice and snow. So correlation coefficient is for, like, it shows things that are not normal to rain. So anything that is different from rain. So snow, ice, animals, branches, all that stuff that gets picked up, it's like, what is that? And then it gives us different colors. So the normal, we'll bring it back to correlation coefficient real quick. So these colors right here, like these little yellows and these purples, those are normal. And then we have these little, like, blues that maybe it's sometimes normal. It depends also on the pressure of the rain event. So that's what we use to basically track a tornado. Although that's not showing anything significant right now. I mean, I'm not seeing anything. Angelo, are you?
No, I'm not.
Not any correlation coefficient. I mean, velocity mode is still showing some tightening rotation. I mean, look at that. Near Ravenna, it's definitely starting to kind of spike up just a tad bit, especially from other runs. It looks more to get a little bit.
That correlation coefficient got me a little interested. That correlation coefficient got me a little interested.
I got something maybe popping up shortly here. Look at the previous run. It definitely came completely together. There's very tight rotation now, it looks like.
There's no CC, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
There's no CC on it.
There's no CC on it. Yeah, I'm zooming in on here. There's nothing. I'm gonna see if what's going on in chat, if you want to continue talking.
Yeah, okay, so I'm still looking at the storm on the Washington DC, approaching Washington DC. There's some unconfirmed public report of a 1-inch tree limb broken down. A couple. So if you guys are in the go ahead.
There's also reports in that area, in Washington DC area, of 0.88 inch hail. So for a reference, 0.88 inch hail is about mothball to peanut sized hail.
Right, and this storm is approaching Alexandria, Dale City, Lake Ridge, Laurel Hill, Burke, Washington D.C., Waldorf, and its surrounding areas once again. And it is cracking a punch. It has been reported of producing some broken tree limbs. So remember to stay indoors, away from doors and windows, and try to remain as calm as possible.
Alright, we're going to bring your attention back to these storms here. I'm going to put this onto a radar loop here just to show you how these storms started forming. Oh, that radar's long now. What I did. Anyway, so this is the storms as they started to start to fire up a little while ago. We're starting to refire up. They started to lose its juice as it was moving it through Pennsylvania and parts of New York, but it since has definitely re-strengthened, and it is now it's packing a punch in parts of this region and New York here. Many severe thunderstorm warnings were issued. We're still tracking a few severe thunderstorm warnings with this. It looks like the line that is coming up to Vermont into parts of Canada here and parts of Mass is starting to lose its strength a little bit, and that's why they're issuing special weather statements rather than severe thunder events.